Today is Friday. You've done a lot of practicing with writing your name, building your name, and today we're going to try to write our name in a sentence. We've been using sentences this week and we've been cutting them and keeping them in order. So I thought we might try to practice writing a sentence today. And we're going to write a sentence with the sight words that we've been practicing and your name. Now, I'm not going to use my name, Miss Kelly, but I'm going to use Mabel because we've been practicing with Mabel's name. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the sentence, I see Mabel. Now, when you write your sentence at home, you're not going to write, I see Mabel. You're going to write, I see, and then add your name. So if your name is Arabella, you're going to write, I see Arabella. Or if your name is Hunter, you're going to write, I see Hunter. So you're going to put your name where I put Mabel's name. Okay, does everybody understand that? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna write I see and then your name. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna think about those cut up sentences and the rules that Miss Kelly gave you. So the first rule is that the first letter starts with a capital letter. Well, our first word is going to be I, and I is always a capital letter when it is a word. Not when it's a letter, but when it's a word, it's always a capital letter. So that's gonna go first. So Mom and Dad, if you want to get just a white piece of paper, do just exactly what I did. Draw a line and draw like a rectangle or a square at the top so that your boys and girls can write. And they can do this after the video. I want them to watch me do it first and then they can work on it after the video is over, okay? So I'm gonna come all the way over here to the edge, just like we do with our cut up sentence, and I'm gonna write the word I. Now, what we have to remember about letters is they don't float. They sit down on that line. So when you write your I, you make sure that it touches the line, okay? Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and read just like we did with our cut up sentence. And we're gonna remember that we're gonna put a finger space. Okay, so we're thinking about our sentence, I see Mabel, and we're going to go back and read and put a finger space. I see. So I'm going to take this word see and I'm going to write it next to the I, but I'm going to put my fingers down first. And when I put my fingers down, I'm not going to cover up the I. I'm going to put my fingers so that I can still see I, and then I'm going to write see after my fingers. All right, there we go. And all of my letters are going to sit down and touch the line. All right, now I'm thinking about my sentence. I see Mabel. I'm going to go back and read. I see Mabel. Yours is going to say, I see Lucas if you're Lucas, or I see Luke if you're Luke, or I see Hatcher if you're Hatcher. You're going to put names in here. I see, and mine is going to say Mabel. I've got my two fingers down, not covering up my E, and don't forget that your name gets one capital letter. So I'm going to make a capital M for Mabel. Capital M. Right, now the next letter in Mabel's name is an A. It has to be lowercase. It can't be capital. And an A is a circle and a stick. The next letter in Mabel's name is a B. It's going to be a lowercase letter, but it is a tall lowercase letter. So it's going to be just as tall as the M. I'm going to pull down to the line and add my circle. The next letter in Mabel's name is an E, and this is the one I told you that was fun to write if you like baseball. So we're going to hit the ball and run the bases. So this is the only letter that we won't start at the top. We'll start in the middle for E. So I'm going to hit the ball, run the bases, and when I run the bases, that E is going to touch the line. All right, next letter in Mabel's name is the letter L. It's lowercase, but it's tall, so it's going to come all the way up and be as tall as B and M. Now that is the last letter in Mabel's name. So now I'm going to go back and read my sentence. I always go back and read. I'm gonna go back and read my sentence, and I want you to think about if there's anything else I need to write. Here we go. I see Mabel. Now you might be sitting there thinking, I'm done. Well, if you're done, the way you can show me you're done is to put a period, just like on our cut up sentence, because a period goes last. Now you are done. I know that you're done when I see a period on your paper. All right, now this box that Mom and Dad are gonna draw for you, this is where you're gonna draw a picture of yourself. I'm gonna draw a picture of Mabel, and I cannot draw very good, but I'm gonna try. I'm never ever gonna say I can't. I'm going to try to draw Mabel. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm looking at Mabel's head, and I see that I'm only gonna draw Mabel's head. You're gonna draw your whole body, and we're gonna learn how to draw when you come back to school. But right now, I just want you to do the best that you can. I'm only gonna draw Mabel's head. I'm going to draw a circle for Mabel's head, just like this. And then when I look at Mabel's ears, they're over here on the side of her head, one on each side, and look at the shape of them, okay? I'm gonna try to draw that shape. That's a funny little shape that I'm going to try to draw that looks a little bit like this. All right, there's Mabel's ears. Now, when I look at Mabel's face, I see that Mabel has two eyes, and I see that she has this trunk that's kind of in between her eyes right there. So I'm going to draw two eyes that look like this. I'm gonna color them in black, like this. And then I'm going to draw Mabel's trunk. Mabel's trunk is gonna kind of start right here, and it's gonna come down and around and back up. And there's Mabel's trunk. Now, I need to be sure to color Mabel. So let me see if I can find a gray. I don't even know if I have a gray in here. But if I don't have a gray, and I don't think I do, wait, I do have a gray. But if I don't have a gray, sometimes I can use a black and I can just color real lightly. But I did find a gray, so I'm gonna color Mabel's ears gray. And you're gonna be sure and color your clothes that you're wearing too, and you're gonna color your hair the right color. We'll color Mabel's face and Mabel's trunk. Just like this. I'm gonna get Mabel all colored in. There, so she looks like a real elephant, and that's what I want you to do for your own self. When you draw yourself, I want you to color the shirt that you're wearing. If you're wearing a red shirt, color it red. If you have brown hair, color your hair brown. I want to make it look like you, okay? So when you write your sentence today, you're going to write, I see, and you're going to put your name, and then you're going to come to the picture box after you've done your writing, and you're going to draw a picture of yourself. All right, friends, do your very best job and make sure those letters are sitting down on the line and have finger spaces in between them. All right, good luck.